Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Single Chronicles. I am your girl, R.S. Lewis, aka Insomniac Writer, and today we are talking about Nia Long and her situation. I guess now she's about to be single. I don't know how it's going to fare out, but I was asked to talk about it. Then it was all over my Twitter, it was all over Instagram, it was all over TikTok, all the social media platforms that I have access to. Even though today I had a date from hell, dating horror story, but hey, this is what y'all asked me to talk about in my thoughts, so therefore I'm going to talk about it. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening on your favorite streaming service, make sure you heart, favorite, save this podcast so you will be notified of future episodes and stuff. For everybody else, welcome to the Single Chronicles. Missing someone. Okay, Nia Long. Before we get into that, I just wanted to give you guys some updates. I know the YouTube vids have been a little off compared to the other videos that they compared to the podcast. So they're about 2 weeks delayed because the editing on the one video got messed up, and then I had a video that I was trying to put out that's a trailer reaction that got hit with a YouTube copyright claim or something like that. And it's not like the regular ones that I get where they're just like, okay, you're not monetizing it, which my page isn't monetized anyway, just my Instagram and my TikTok. But this, they were trying to like ding me, and you can only get so many in a time frame. And I think I've gotten one in the past and this one, and I'm like, no, I want to fight this because y'all not gonna get me on claim and tell me some shit. So I've been trying to fight that, as well as re-edit the video in a way or something, because I don't want to like lose the footage. But that's neither here nor there. But YouTube has just been crazy, and I'm glad that I don't monetize my YouTube, because if it was a source of income, it's just as fickle as freaking Instagram. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? The money that comes in from the podcast and the money that comes in from other avenues, thank God, because if it wasn't for that, that being said, we will resume the dating horror stories, and I'm going to resume that from now through most of October. I'm going to take off the week of my birthday, of course, and then I am going to come back to the podcast and finish up until probably around Thanksgiving, take another breaky break, and then on we'll go in probably like 2 weeks out of December, and then we'll come back in January with season 4. So the season finale will be in December sometime, God willing, knock on wood. But we're only going to have 2 episodes in December, 2 episodes in November. I'm trying to push for 3 episodes in the month of October, but it looks like it might just be 2 per month at this point, because with me recording and putting these out on YouTube, that kind of takes a lot of extra time because I'm editing, I'm putting stuff in it, and I don't really have to do all the extra stuff. I just like it. I like when I put the little gifs and the pictures and the memes and stuff, but that can be time consuming, especially because I do put other content out there and whatnot. So it does delay it. Now, the podcast itself is on track. That is weekly for the most part. But because I got holidays coming up, I got my birthday coming up, so many other avenues and things going on, I'm not going to be able to get to the studio every week. So I may try to reschedule my studio time or something. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It is what it is. Sorry, guys, and upfront. So I'm just letting you know, you might only get another 6 to 7 episodes, maybe 8 if I can do it. And then we'll go on to season 4. And that's pretty much going to be this time kind of schedule for the podcast, because I just be having a lot on my plate. And I'm contemplating keeping this on YouTube. It's a strong leaning towards pulling back. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Or I might just do clips from the podcast and then go from there. I don't know yet. I have to figure all of that out. That being said, I have this weird glow at the bottom of the screen, and I don't know why, but anyway. Back to this Nia Long situation. Her husband, he's like the coach to the Boston Celtics, and Udoka something. And he pretty much uh he got suspended because, apparently he's having this affair with a female staff member. Now, we don't know who the staff member is. We don't know the details of that relationship, if it was consensual, because this whole thing is kind of weird. I think is his name Ime. I don't know how to say his damn name. I'm not trying to mispronounce it. From the motherland, so I ain't trying to mispronounce it. Point is, I didn't really like. I feel bad for Nia Long, and nobody. I've been cheated on. This shit fucking sucks. It hurts because it's such a fucking betrayal. It's just such a fucking betrayal. And you put your trust in someone, you become vulnerable, you give yourself to this person, and they just fucking betray it. Like, that is just like the shittiest thing you could do, especially when you married. And I'm not judging, because I've been the cheatee and the cheater at some point, and I'm not perfect. I am trying to be a better person. I haven't, done no fuckery lately because I ain't been fucking nobody. But the point is that it sucks. And it brought me to this conclusion. And I can say something because, like I said, I've been on both sides of that. This shit fucking sucks. Even if you are the cheater, even when you like, honestly, regardless of getting caught or not getting caught, you feel bad. You're like, damn, why I do that? And at least that's my take on it. That's me. I'm human. I feel fucking bad after a while, and I'm like, you know what? Nope, can't even do it no more. That shit happened, and I feel terrible. I feel like shit. But that's just me. I'm not a man. I'm not this guy. We have different life experiences. I have a bleeding heart. I feel bad. That's just me. And I feel bad for Nia. There's been a lot of stuff circulating the internet about this. And I really just kind of, because of the type of person I am, I look at the responses that people have. And some of them that I saw, because I don't follow these fucking people. They blow up my notifications, these red pill fuckers. And then next thing you know, I might go through their page if it's not private, and I'll see the shit that they're saying. And I've seen memes saying, no matter how cute a girl is, there's a man out here that's sick of her shit and all this other stuff. I feel bad because mofos is like, oh, he probably was sick of her shit. Like, we always, ooh, and I try not to go there. I said, I'm not going to go there. I'm gonna be nice to the men, because the men have said, oh, you're too mean. You hate men. I don't fucking hate men. Calling people out on bullshit doesn't mean you hate them. Like, especially if I know you can change and be a better person. That's all of us. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be. It's just like my daughter used to tell me, why are you so hard on me? Because I know what you're fucking capable of. And I'm not hard on you to the point where I'm pushing you beyond your measure, or like even my students. No, I'm not going to push you to the point that you can't fucking do it. I know when there's somebody that can't do it, I'm like, all right, I'm going to pull back. But if I know that you can fucking do something, I am going to push. I'm going to push even harder because I know what you're capable of. I know that you can fucking do it. So, and it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's just better. We can be better fucking people. And if it don't apply, let it fly. Like, I don't understand how motherfuckers is blaming this woman for the shit that his ass did. And I don't even know why they haven't really said much about the chick. Like, I don't know. Like, I've never seen a situation like this happen where we don't know who this did. All they're saying is a female coworker or whatever. That's all they're saying. But anyway, the point is they got a kid together. She got another kid from when she was married to what's his face, Messiah. I don't know, the other actor guy. But the point is, I feel bad for Nia Long, and I want Nia Long. I want her to heal. She's going to heal from this. Hopefully, it's going to take some time. The only thing is that it's out there in the public, so it's always a constant reminder. You know what I mean? That's the part that makes getting over this bullshit hard because you got a reminder. Every time she go on the gram, she might see herself, or they might see the news talking about it. They might got paparazzi outside her house. You can't get away from it. When my ass got my heart broken, outside of the little nuances here and there that reminded me of my, now ex, I moved on and I got away from it. I got over it. And that's what most heartbreaks. It takes time. That's just as simple as that. Moving along. The problem I've had with this whole situation, though, really, if I'm being honest, is the fact that people are just, and they not even married. I think are they not married yet? They still they was engaged. So damn, bro, damn, she can't even get the what's the name, this is alimony. And you know what's crazy? I don't really agree with Stephen Smith. I think I saw it somewhere on Instagram that he said it's none of our business. And it is not. It really isn't. That's between him, the chick he was dealing with, and his fiance. It's between them. It's not between us. And because I talk about this type of stuff, it sucks because I'm sure she didn't see it come. She probably ain't know. And the fact that she got to find this shit out from the news and all this other stuff, I really honestly wish that the team could have handled that a little bit better. And it's kind of sucks because the NBA season, you're like, wait, where coach at? It's like, I think they could have had some more discretion. That's what I think. He got suspended for having an affair. Like, come on, really? Like, that's something that's going to make headlines. They're going to like, where's the head coach at? Or what's going on? And so many other athletes and athletic employees, should I say, I'm going to say athlete employees, have done shit out there. Did this ever happen to them? I don't know. I don't know. I don't live in Boston. I'm not a part of I don't like I like basketball like that, but I can't go by the rules and regulations. I know I would believe that they hold the coaches to the higher standard because they're older, they should know better. Most of the players are fresh out of college, they're young, they probably still doing young people shit. They're in their 20s. This man is a grown ass man, he should know better. You got the salt and pepper beer, he up there. So it's not like, because I think Nia Long is older than me. So it's like, hey, with that being said, yeah, I think matter of fact, we're 10 years apart exactly. So with that being said, with him being up there as well, you should know better. You're not like one of these little young whippersnappers out of college and high school that's still immature doing dumb stuff. Like, and I want to know who the female is. Because they're talking about privacy reasons, but it's already the fuck out there, But I think it got leaked by someone not authorized to say anything about it. So that's how we know. So I'm not going to blame the Boston Celtics. I'm going to blame whoever put it out there because the person that put it out there wasn't authorized to talk about it. And this is why you can't have everybody. And this is coming from somebody that's worked in HR for decades. Things of this nature, when somebody does something that is a violation of company policy or decency, morals, or whatever, it needs to be contained. And I was in a situation, I worked I had a former job where two people were messing around, dilly-dallying with each other. Okay, whatever. It's been people that I've worked with, this job included, that met somebody that worked here back in my old job. They met, fell in love, got married, had kids, or whatever. Fine, it happens. It's not favorable, but it does happen, especially if the person isn't like a supervisor or a direct report or affects your job directly. So that's fine. However, in this particular case, my old coworkers, one was in a supervisor position, one wasn't. They didn't work directly with each other, which was fine, but the both of them were in relationships. Now, the one guy, he was separated, divorced, whatever, he was leaving his wife. The other chick, the chick was not. And I was cool with the both of them. And we were like, somehow I got caught up in the middle with it. Like, well, y'all talk, y'all went out for happy hour. I'm like, I don't have nothing to do with what they did after we left the bar. We had some drinks, we had some laughs, and I went home. Now, whatever they did when they left, I don't know who got in whose car. I don't know anything about anything. I know I went home. That was it. So, you know, and it was like one day he was like, yeah, because and we had that rapport where we sometimes sent inappropriate jokes and stuff like that. So it was like, yeah, they went through his emails and they were like, yeah, if they contact you, Rose, you don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm be like, yeah, we send inappropriate jokes. Sometimes I'll send it, on a personal email. But whatever, the point is that I was not in that situation. I almost got pregnant, but I understood the parameters of it. And because I was involved, not involved, but because I knew both parties and I was kind of around, even though I was oblivious to it, of some shit. And they was like, such and such is moving up, we're messing around. I'm like, I never knew. And I honestly didn't. I didn't fucking know until that I was asked about it. And I really was fucking shocked. I was like, damn. And this is not uncommon with me. There motherfuckers that have liked me, had a crush on me, and I was just, went right over my head. So these things I don't notice. But anyway, the point was is that they handled it. They kept it contained. No one outside of witnesses or collaborators, corroborate, whatever the word, those people knew. No one in the other part of the organization knew. Damn sure ain't get public. So that part was the part that got fucked up. So now the kids involved, Nia's involved, the world knows. It's none of our fucking business. Now back to this stuff that I don't like. We're not gonna drag Nia. That's not what we're gonna do. We need to stop blaming women when other motherfuckers cheat. Like, it's so funny that people don't take accountability for being unfaithful. Fucking leave. If you're unhappy with your partner, stop and you vocalized your problem with them. You vocalized the issue that you have in a relationship to the point that you have gone so far as to have sex with someone else. It has to grow and build. And regardless of what those issues are and whose fault it is, address them, work on them, and grow together and fix it and move on. Or address them, notice that they're not getting worked on, notice there's no change being made. All right, you know what, I'm out. People act like they have to stick around and be miserable with one another. And I'm not saying they was miserable. I'm not even saying it could have been a drunken tryst. It could have been any, I don't know. We don't know. The point is that however it happened, why ever it happened, the fact of the matter is we not going to blame Mia for that, because it don't fucking matter what you do in a relationship. If a motherfucker want to go out here and cheat, he's going to use any excuse to fucking cheat. I saw a video on TikTok. The chick was like, my man found out I was selling feet pictures online on the internet, and he left me. He packing his shit. He already wanted to fucking go. He was just looking for a reason. He didn't have the fucking balls to say, you know what, this isn't fucking working out. Women can get pegged and persecuted and just, just put them on a stand, crucify them, all this shit for whatever, for weight gain, for this, for that shit we can't help. But when a motherfucker got some shit that he is unhappy about that can be worked on right in there, no, I don't want to hurt her feelings. I don't want to say nothing about it. I'm gonna just go out here and cheat behind her back, nigga. No, and don't get me wrong. Like I said, I've made my mistakes. I've made amends with those mistakes, and or I've gotten hurt and I've dealt with those things that the other person did to me, and I moved the fuck on. But we're not gonna sit up here and persecute this fucking woman, persecute the chick that he was messing with if it was consensual, and his ass. It is not her fault. Why? Even if she was the worst possible fucking spouse, even if she ain't cook, she ain't clean, she was nasty, she had a mean spirit, which, come on, it's Nia Long. She is a sweetheart. Even if that was the case, even if it was her in some aspect of the word, call off the engagement. Y'all not even fucking married yet. So I'm not understanding what the fuck. What the fuck? So yeah, definitely that. Because motherfuckers is like, oh, it don't matter how good she look, how good she cooked, somebody is sick of her shit. No. Somebody is just not happy in a relationship, and he don't have the balls to say, you know what, this is not working out. I am not happy for whatever those reasons are. Now we have the opportunity to work on it or move on. Sometimes it don't even have to be a messy reason as to why you don't want to be with somebody. You just realize, you know what, this was a mistake and it's not your fault. And I know it sucks and I know it hurts, but I would rather tell you now before we waste each other's time and look you in the eye and be honest and upfront with you than to string you the fuck along and me be unhappy in the process. Like, why? Like, this is a part of setting a boundary, a healthy boundary. You don't have to be with someone that you are not happy with. Now, if there are things that they can change to make you happy, okay, fine. But sometimes you realize it was a mistake, or your lives are going in two very different directions. That is allowed and that is okay. We have to stop forcing the idea of relationships and cohabitation on the fact that I have to be with this person. No, you don't. There's another person out there. And I'm not saying this because I'm the Single Chronicles. Come on now, Chronicles crew. Y'all know how I am. I'm not anti-relationship. I'm anti-bad relationship. I'd rather you be alone than to be with somebody that you're not happy with. And that's real. In this case, I hope that the two of them find a way to reconcile something so that they can properly co-parent their child together. Um, which I think the kid he's not grown, he's young, but I hope that they can, do it for the child's sake because the kid ain't has to be here. That being said, she can choose to forgive him. That's up to her. That's between her and him. We're not even gonna judge that because I done took a bunch of raggedy ass motherfuckers that probably wouldn't have to go. I took some guys back for a whole lot worse. So, and a lot of women, we do. For whatever reason, she might try to reconcile it, she might not. Whatever, she said she's just gonna focus on her family, and that's that. And that's all we can do is respect her privacy. I'm gonna be talking about the dating horror stories. I didn't really have much of an opinion on it because, like I said, I've been the cheatee, I've been the cheater. I was upset about the fact that whoever leaked this out publicly and said it as to why he got suspended. They could have just said he got suspended and left it at that. They didn't have to say why. Oh, he was having an inappropriate relationship with a female team employee. That is no one's business. What he should have just said, he got suspended, or if asked. It's not for the briefing of, like, it's not. I don't know. I'm focused on football season right now. I ain't worried about no damn basketball. Sixers ain't win shit. They ain't win the chip. God knows when. I'm over it. But still, we're like, this is none of our fucking business. Let this woman heal. Let this man get his shit together and be accountable. And that's that. That's all I'm gonna say on that. We're gonna go to the promo and the writer's reflections. Again, we're not going to blame her. It is not her fault that he fucking cheated or did whatever the fuck he wanted to do. It is not. I don't care if she was the worst. Motherfuckers, y'all need to stop saying and I know I'm repeating myself. Stop it. Stop blaming women for every fucking thing that y'all do. Sexual assault. Oh, what was she wearing? Oh, that grinds my gears. Y'all, every time I tell y'all, I say, you know what? I'm not going to be coming down on the guys. And it ain't all guys. It's just the red pill motherfuckers that want to blame women for every wrong thing in their life. That being said, I be trying to not come for y'all. I really do. I be trying not to come for nobody. I just be like, you know what? I'm just going to talk about the dating horror stories that people tell me. And I had a doozy for today. But guess what? Soon as I get out, you motherfuckers just drag me back in with some bullshit. Guess what this nigga did? Excuse my language, using the N-word. You know, I don't like using that word. But every time, it never fucking fails. Y'all mofos don't cease to effing amaze me. Get y'all gender together. Fuck all of y'all if y'all got a problem with it. All right, on to the promo. That's what we doing. Hey guys, today's business spotlight of the week actually is not really a spotlight of the week because I don't have a small business. It is a nonprofit that I am promoting today, and that's Turning Points for Children. And you're going to probably hear that again between now and the end of October because I am sponsoring this particular nonprofit organization, as the charity for my birthday bash. Every year I pick a charity that is near and dear to me, that has a cause that's near and dear to me, that is either underserved children, women against abuse, literacy programs, animals, the environment. It's usually something along those lines that I feel great about. And I read about this organization. It's here in Philly. They're against child abuse, which I'm a big proponent of. Helping kids that are not just inner city, but those just that have the chips stacked against them, economically, financially, whatever, environmentally, all things. So Turning Points for Children, definitely look them up. They're on Instagram and they're on Facebook. Look them up. I'll leave all the information below. However, I will leave a fundraiser link because I am doing a fundraiser both on Instagram and Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, that'll be there down below. Now, if you are also in the Philly area, I am having a charity ball for my birthday. It's going to be costume themed, like I said. So you can dress to impress, have fun. We'll have a raffle, and the tickets are $25. It's at Exhibit A Studio, 2745 North 47th Street. It's going to be Saturday, October 15th at 8 p.m. Come, there's going to be food, all that good stuff. Now, if you can't donate money, I know times are hard. I will be making posts literally every other week, every other day. Take one of those posts and share them on any of my pages that you follow, even on Facebook, Instagram. I'm going to probably put them on TikTok too. So feel free to share it. That's free. It's free to share it. If I give you a flyer, give it to someone, or, whatever, tell somebody about it. It's for a good cause. And if you can't do any of that, because, some people, I don't celebrate Halloween. Whatever. Okay. You can share the fair fundraising link. You don't want to do that? Guess what? You can donate your time. You can donate an item that you want to raffle. You want to put in a raffle. It's so many ways that you can help Turning Point. So definitely reach out to me if there's one of those things sounds like something you can do. If not, I hope to see y'all jamming with me for my 42nd birthday. That's right, I'm turning 42. It's anything you can do is greatly appreciated to me and to them. So I'm grateful to see another year. Gifts and money and all that other stuff, give it to somebody that need it more. So Turning Points for Children, that's our fundraiser for my birthday for this year. And help me ring in a new year and help me help some kids, but do it just as a baddie, okay? Because I know I got my costume ready. Do you? Well, it's almost ready, like 95% ready. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Single Chronicles. Today we talked about being cheated on and poor Nia Long. I'm hoping that her and her fiance find a way to move forward. I hope that people can learn to respect their privacy, And lastly, not blame. Can we not victim shame, please? Because she's the victim. Her child that they have together is a victim. So whatever the reason, whether it was a mistake, a temporary thrust of passion, or however, or something totally unconsensual, however it might be, because we don't know. I want to just say, hopefully people can just respect their privacy. I know it's like gossip and people live to talk about these types of things, but at the end of the day, I hope that these folks heal. That being said, as far as Nia Long, as a person, like I said in my earlier about being cheated on and all those other things, it's hard to heal, especially when you have a child together, you're married, or something to that extent, because you have like a legal bond covenant type of thing together. It's not like just two people in a relationship that it's just an emotional tryst. Like they're going through something emotional, possibly financial, ramification that's there. So with that being said, it's tough. It's tough for her to heal, but it's going to take time. Time is the one thing that must go by that we have to heal. Seeking out therapy is another way. Just so many things. Right now, he has to, work on the accountability portion of that and practice just eating a SHIT sandwich and just work to be that person that she can confide in, because now the trust is broken. And if they are to remain together or work it out, that is the most important thing, trying to heal that wound, because it's a sense of betrayal, you know what I mean? So it's going to need empathy, it's going to need healing, it's just going to need accountability, it's going to need so many things, because first and foremost, before anything can happen, that trust has to be built. And when someone cheats on you, it takes away that trust. You're like, I can't trust you with anything, and I can't trust you with financial affairs, a child, or whatever. You start wondering, what else is it that you're hiding from me? So again, that path to healing starts with empathy and accountability, and now it starts with just compassion at this point. And he has to show all those things and give her the time that she needs to heal. It can't just be, oh, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. And getting her gifts and flowers and doing everything. You know how they say you got to kiss her kiss up to get her in the good graces. No, it's going to take more than tangible gifts to repair that broken trust. And I'm hoping that at some point they get past that, if they do decide to stay together. And even if they don't decide to stay a couple or relationship, or they don't proceed with this wedding, I hope that they find a way to get to trusting one another and getting along with one another, so that they can effectively co-parent together, because they have a child together. So that is definitely going to be a difficult path for the both of them. And that's all we can do. And we need to not blame anybody for being cheated on. We blame the person that cheated, because honestly, they could have just left. So your writer's reflections today is an accountability corner. And again, I've been there. Like I said before, I've been the cheatee and the cheater. Am I proud to say that I have been the person that cheated on someone that trusted me? No. Am I proud to say that I was cheated on? No. Shoot, I'm not even proud to say that I was the other half and someone else cheating on somebody else. So these are things that, regardless if that person is in a relationship or not, or whatever their situation is, you feel bad, even if you didn't know at the time, or even if you assume, oh, it was over, they were breaking up, or whatever the case, whatever lie you tell yourself. It sucks. And your girl's been there. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to hope that they can heal from this tryst of infidelity and move towards navigating past this part. They got to get, the only way to get through hell is to get through it. And hopefully they can heal, especially for that kid's sake. And learn to trust one another again. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know you guys were expecting another dating horror story, and I had a date from hell for y'all. Trust me. We're going to be talking about that next week. You guys have, we have a few more episodes for the fall season, this part for September. Actually, we're going to go all the way through September. I'm sorry. And then we'll be back the 21st and the 28th of October. I may get you an episode on the 10th. I'm not sure, because that's my birthday weekend, and then the following weekend is the party. So we'll see. I will let you guys know. There'll definitely be no episode on the 14th. And that's that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm out of here. Again, I'm your girl, Rose R.S. Lewis, aka Insomniac Writer. And this has been the Single Chronicles. And like I always say, be awesome, be you, but above all else, love yourself. Y'all see that shirt? If you need this shirt, hit me up. Well, this is a cropped hoodie. I also have regular hoodies. If you like this, or any of the merch I got in my store, hit me up, because I might have a coupon code for you. All right, guys, take care. I love y'all. Bye. I am sad.